There's just nothing that can beat this. Truly, this is remarkable. But before we show you, I want you to close your eyes and picture how I'm describing it. Imagine it's dusk and the sky is like a light blue with hints of yellow, and all of these cream color oval shaped domes are silhouetting the sky, which is quickly becoming darker and darker. And these domes are held up by white columns that are also lined with real gold. But there's also this unbelievable reflection fountain that is surrounding the entire enormous mosque that's in front of me right now. This just feels like it is straight from a book. And now open your eyes and let's go see it.
Good afternoon from Abu Dhabi. Getting a little bit of a late start today. Sam's feeling a little under the weather, unfortunately.
Our goal today is to go see one of the biggest mosques in the world. I don't feel great, but we're gonna get out anyway, and I'm gonna change my mentality and tell myself I feel wonderful to go walk around Abu Dhabi. We're not here that long, so we have to take advantage. So because there's no public transit, there's no real way to get over to the mosque except for to take a taxi. How much?
38.5 dirhams. It is packed. It is Friday. There are about 800 tour buses here. But I wanted to be here in the daytime going into nighttime. So I think this is the most optimal time to be here. So hopefully I planned this perfectly.
And when we were driving up, oh my goodness, I don't even care how I feel right now, truthfully. I just cannot wait to bring you in there. We're not even close to the entrance and it's perfect. It's beautiful.
So you would think that you just walk straight up to the front and there's an entrance. No, there's a dome. I don't know, it looks like almost like the Epcot Center on the other side of the property. And he said there's a tunnel that goes from there all the way into the mosque. This is really, really something. This is, come to Abu Dhabi just for this. Seriously, I can't even put words into it.
So apparently they give you a ticket for the queue, and we have about an hour wait until we can go into the mosque. I don't know if that's because it's crowded or if it's all the time, but right now it's an hour wait. We found out that you can reserve a time online, and we just looked to see if we could do it last minute, but there's no way. It's all booked out until 2 days from now. So if you do plan to come to the Grand Mosque, I just recommend giving yourself time in advance to book a slot or make a reservation, and then you can assume you know when you're gonna go in.
I mean, wow. I have no, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's just amazing. Speechless. I apologize in advance if there's just way too much B-roll, but you can literally film unlimited B-roll and all of it is spectacular.
It is so
But we will
wonderful.
tell you a little bit about the mosque once we get inside, because there's still a lot to see. And luckily it closes at 10 o'clock. Also, so if you're a woman, you need to cover your hair, you need to wear pants and a long sleeve shirt, but you don't need to just wear pants. Sam's wearing leggings or workout pants, and he said no. They make all the women wear these dresses that cover everything. And it's free to get in, but it's very hot, so make sure that you can take the stuff off until you can actually walk inside.
The mosque is 22,000 square meters, which is 237,000 square feet. It's enormous. It took 11 years to build this mosque, and it was finally opened in 2007. Today is one of the biggest mosques in the world. It is truly remarkable how big and just absolutely stunning. It's very touristy, and I'm not feeling well, and I don't care at all about either of those, because this is why you should come to Abu Dhabi. Truthfully, this is the reason you should come. I mean, you should come for multiple reasons, but if you had to choose one, it's this mosque. When we drove up in the taxi, that alone didn't matter what we were doing or what was happening in reality or life. Like, that alone wiped it all away, because I've never seen anything like it. We could stay here all day. I'm happy to be here with you, babe. A cultural tour. You have to put these headpieces in, but she's going to talk and tell us everything. It's free, and it's 40 to 45 minutes, and apparently you get VIP access.
So not only was that tour amazing, but you got to go in the prayer room, and we got to go in some other rooms that you normally get to go in. The mosque can hold 50,000 people for prayer. In the prayer room itself, the carpet is all one piece. It's the biggest one-piece carpet in the world. It was made by all women, and they had to bring them in. They made the carpet in the room. They literally built the carpet in that room all the way to the end. I mean, so the mosque is actually named after the Sultan who made UAE. So all the 7 emirates were different cities or capitals or countries, I guess you could call it, and he united them, making them one country, being the United Arab Emirates.
This man from Hawaii told us that the royal family was praying here tonight, and Nick is pretty convinced that he saw the king. It is just crazy because the whole royal family is here tonight. The one night that we're here. That was so cool. I bet he did. I wonder if we got any on camera. That'd be cool. That was the most incredible. We heard that it was one of the busiest days that they've seen in a long time, and 30,000 people came in from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. But it was totally worth it. I feel like a new woman. I'm much cooler. It was very hot.
So we got here at 5 o'clock. It is currently almost 9:15 p.m. and you need that much time. Seriously, do the cultural tour, walk every square inch that you can. I mean, it's seriously, the whole thing is incredible.
It was 39 dirham to get back home. And I will say, don't take Uber, just take taxi. It's much cheaper and very safe. And the taxis have Wi-Fi in it, which is just crazy. The key. What a wonderful way to spend the night. A free night, might I add.
Apparently it's the busiest day they've had all year. Get it? Because it's the third day of the year.
Okay, wow. We need to go to bed. But we are going to end it here for tonight and eat our cup of noodle soup that we picked up from the grocery store. I need to take some NyQuil, and we will pick up tomorrow and another day in Abu Dhabi. See you on the go. Oh, and there was, and told us that the Sultan, is he a Sultan or a king?
I knew who he was. He even looked at me when we were walking next to each other, and I would have asked to shake his hand, and I would have said, "You look like my new best friend," just to see what he would say.
Your new best friend.
Because he could be my best friend.
Could he?
Everyone's replaceable with the king.
Even me?
Except my wife. She's my queen.
Oh, yikes. That was so rough.